Why don't we make Minecraft a bit more realistic with these physics-based add-ons? Now, for the first thing to make Minecraft a little bit more realistic, why don't we add some physics to items in the game? So as you can see, when we drop items, they kind of just go down and now clump on the floor, which is pretty cool and kind of more realistic than actually just float in there. So it doesn't just work with diamonds. We can throw some diamond blocks, some deep slate, even eggs. And as you can see, they all just congregate on the floor, making it much more realistic. We can even toss out some weapons and armors. And as you can see, they look pretty realistic. Even the full model, instead of their 2D little models, this is the full realistic. You can see the whole 3D helmet, boots, and pants. Of course, the sword and that look pretty sick. You can even kick them around, making it even more fun. But if you're wondering how to pick them up, since walking over them don't quite work, you can just simply right-click, and you can pick it up that way. Or even better, you can crouch. And as you pick them up, and, you know, as they get close to you, you pick them up. That's pretty neat. Now, just to prove that this works in survival, let's just do it in survival. Yeah, that's a mouthful. So let's just throw it down, and as you can see, it indeed works. Very cool indeed. Now, of course, this works just like normal items and will despawn in 5 minutes, so do take note of that. But once again, you can simply pick them up with right-click or crouch. Personally, crouch is easier, but right-clicking just feels a bit more realistic as well. So how about we up it a little bit more and change how blocks interact? Because currently in Minecraft, you break the block and it just kind of floats there, and it's not too realistic. But how about if we make that slightly more realistic? By when we break in a block, it just kind of explodes and produces these little square blocks, and that kind of looks a bit more realistic, like the blocks actually explode in when you're breaking it. Combine that with the physics-based item add-on, which allows them to plop down like this, it makes it slightly more realistic. Now you can see it explodes and leaves a block behind, which you can collect. So if you're wondering how this looks in normal Minecraft without the other physics-based add-on, well, this is how it is and how it looks. As you can see, it explodes and leaves a block behind. But without the physics-based add-on, it looks much more realistic. So yeah, with the item-based physics add-on, it really does add an extra level of realism into the game. So I know what you guys are waiting for. I know you guys want to see how it looks when breaking actually some precious blocks, like diamond blocks. Well, let's place that down like so, and use our netherite pickaxe to mine them to show this incredible looking breaking animation with the physics. Just looks beautiful. That Rex doesn't steal my money. So why don't we take it even further? I know that your Minecraft player loves blowing stuff up. Or what if I say that blowing stuff up can be even more fun? Well, it can, by using the same physics block add-on. When we blow up items, it gets sent in all different directions and explodes and looks absolutely beautiful. For better visualization, let's blow up the top of a tree so you can actually see how the stuff gets flung in all directions. So with the physics add-on, the blocks get shot in all directions. Yo, that's so cool. And for the blocks that get left behind, you can see that the item physics add-on leaves them at bay. That looks absolutely sick and adds a lot of realisms to explosions in Minecraft Bedrock. Now, we could add even more if we had some better particle effects. So hopefully if you're an add-on designer, add that into the game. That'll be absolutely amazing. One final explosion for the road. Let's explode and just see how beautiful it is. Just look at that, destroying everything around and leaving the blocks behind, thanks to the combination of these two add-ons. Item physics add-on and the physics add-on. Now, you might be asking what add-ons I'm actually using. Well, let me show you. I think it's long enough in the video to showcase the physics add-on made by these amazing people right there, and the item physics made by the one, the only, Lord Rion. And of course, if you want to download any of these add-ons, the download link will be in the description down below, so I highly recommend checking that out and supporting these amazing creators. So both of these are active on this world, so they do work together very well as you need to put on the behavior packs, so make sure that. But there are also no experimental gameplay features, so that's an icing on top. You don't have to worry about fiddling with these. What if I say that you can have an extra cherry on top of adding a little more realism into the game by adding a bit of a texture pack? Now, this one I'm choosing is called the Vanilla 3D, which just adds a bit more 3D-ness into the game. And this works primarily on the weapons. So let's check it out. Now, before we begin, I would like to say there is a slight conflict between this and the item physics add-on, which in case works primarily on the shovels and all the tools, right? So when you throw these down, they kind of go like that rather than being on the ground, which is a slight differences because of the models and such. So do take note of that. But what does the vanilla 3D item pack though, or resource pack? Well, it just adds 3D weapons and such into the game. So as you can see with the pickaxe, it looks pretty cool. Same with the shovel. And each of these different ones have a slight different design. I absolutely love the shield, by the way. It looks amazing. And this one actually does work with the physics item add-on. So it looks pretty cool. So if we toss out these swords quickly, you can see the slight difference. Okay, that I didn't think that through. We can see slight differences on all these different swords and such. Now, I'm not going to cover all the different variants of them, but you see they look pretty sick. Very cool and works in first person as well. Now, if you're wondering what an axe looks like and what a hoe looks like, let's just showcase them quickly. The hoe looks fantastic, and the diamond axe looks pretty neat as well, especially in third person. So that just adds a bit more 3D and realism into the game. Now, obviously, there's much more realistic texture packs that you can put on, which will add way better, but I want more performance in my game, so I prefer these little subtle changes. There you have it. That's how you can make Minecraft slightly more realistic, particularly Minecraft Bedrock. And honestly, I think they're all incredible, amazing add-ons. And of course, if you want to download it for yourself, the link will be in the description down below. But if you have any other suggestions on how to make Minecraft even more realistic, particularly Minecraft Bedrock, comment them down below. But other than that, I hope you did enjoy. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.